I can see that you turn to stone. Still living, I can hear you say, don't please don't give up on me. 2 weeks and you ran away. I can see that you turn to stone. Still living, I can hear you say, don't please don't give up.
What's happening, YouTube? So yeah, this is El Pendejo de Rodriginator, also known as Rod, coming to you with a battle. So yeah, this is against Lokiman42, a very, very good battler. I recommend you guys to check him out. He's very talented. So yeah, this is a UU battle which he's pro at and I'm alright at. So yeah, let's get started to this battle. I start off with my lead Nidoking and he starts off with Scyther. So yeah, he aerial aces both turns. I just stay off my rocks, and this time it kills me because I just stay in a slaughter. So yeah, and he gets the poison point. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, so not too bad. So yeah, I just go into heavy metal, and he switches out into Nidoking. I don't know what, but so yeah, I actually went for T-Bolt. This is my spec set. So yeah, now he switches out. We both switch out, and we both go into our Uxies, which is pretty funny. We both laughed. So yeah, now I start setting up my Calm Minds, predicting he would do Stealth Rock, and which he does. So yeah, now I go for another Calm Mind, thinking he would U-turn or Thunder Wave, and he actually Thunder Waves. So yeah, right now I predicted actually a U-turn, but switch is alright. So yeah, their switch is actually better. So I go for Heal Bell and just take off the paralysis, and his Scyther just takes major damage from Stealth Rocks and gets hurt by poison, and then it goes for Bug Bite. Doesn't really kill me, but does a lot of damage, and because of max HP and max defense. So yeah, get my lefties. I kill it off with the Psychic, and he switches out to there. So right now I would go for a Calm Mind, predicting Sucker Punch, but he actually goes for Fake. I'm like, oh, okay, then I think I can live a Sucker Punch, so I would go for Psychic right now. But he predicts that, and it goes into his Oopsie, and it takes it very, very good because a wall and beast. So yeah, we both get our lefties, and I go for the Thunderbolt, and it doesn't do very much, and I get the Parahax. So I'm like, oh great. So yeah, now here's like basically where I just purely hacked that Oopsie until annoyance. So now I go for Psychic, predicting I could switch into Nidoking, but yeah, and then he goes for he gets the Parahax again. I'm like, oh my god. And then, like, so far not good because I don't like waiting by axe, so I'll keep on Calm Minding, hoping he would like Parahax. I'm like, oh great. And so yeah, and then I go for Thunderbolt again, just a Thunderbolt, and hey, doesn't do that much. Well, it does kind of a decent amount. So yeah, we both get our lefties. He got Parahax again, I believe. So yeah, I go for Thunderbolt again, and does a decent amount. It finally doesn't get Parahax, and I go for the T-Wave, and I think he switches out. No, I actually go for Heal. Yeah, he switches out. He goes into his Blastoise, and I go for Heal Bell. I didn't even get the Parahax. I thought I would. It's knowing me, I'm hacks. But here I'm not. I'm like, oh okay. So I'll just go for a Calm Mind, just see what he would do. And he goes for the Rapid Spin, and he throws my rocks away. I'm like, oh, who else? I just wanted the rocks for Scyther, so yeah, that's already gone. So yeah, then I go for Psychic, thinking he would go to Nidoking again. So I'm basically over predicting, but it still does a good amount because of the Calm Minds. And he goes for Toxic. I'm like, I won't Heal Bell. It's not worth it. So yeah, I get hurt by poison. He gets his lefties. He stays in, just less water. I go for Psychic, and that kills off the Blastoise. So yeah, get my lefties. So right here I decide to switch. Well, yeah, he switches on to Hypnotype. I decide to switch out because I don't like waiting by hacks, because yeah, basically that hacks made me like basically set up, and I don't like winning by that. So yeah, so I switch on to my Angel, knowing that I can take anything that can take. So and I go for a Trike, and I'm like, oh yes, okay, I can start sweeping like this fairly. So I go for Dragon Dance, and basically he told me he was like really scared right now, but he doesn't get the attract tax. So I'm like, oh well, at least I got a good try. So yeah, My angel goes down, and I go back into heavy metal. And it goes for superpower. I'm like, oh, I can live one. I can live one because it's I think it. So yeah, its attack goes down, and I go for flash cannon. I'm like, okay, this could kill because of the damage, and it keeps going down, 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 and it survives. I'm like, oh, great. So I thought I was gonna go superpower again, but it goes for earth. I'm like, oh yeah, this thing is mixed. I'm like, oh well, but life orb will also kill it. So yeah, it's a double down. So yeah. And he goes into blazing kicking chicken, and I go into drug addict. I'm like, oh, bad pair. So I switch out and go into K. Think he would go for like a flare blitz or something, but he goes for sub. I'm like, oh shit. And I thought it was like an agility one, and then he goes for agility. I'm like, okay, agility sweeper. I'm like, okay, agility sweeper. Then I go for psychic, and it fades away, and then I keep getting lefties and hurt by poison, and he goes for sub again. I'm like, oh, sub again? Yeah, probably he has no other choice, probably. So I go for psychic again, takes out the sub, and yeah, I get my lefties and hurt by poison, and yeah, he goes for sub again. I'm like, oh, probably just doing that until I get killed by poison. I'm like, oh, he's good, he's a good man. So yeah. Psychic breaks the sub because it's super effective, even though I have like 179 or something like that. Special tag still does a lot. So yeah, and then it does Lychee Berry. I'm like, oh shit, probably a reversal one. I don't even think it's a small gun set. So I'm like, reversal, not bad. So yeah, now the poison brings me down very low. I'm like, oh great, oh well, reversal will definitely kill me, will take me down. And then I go into cash and gold, thinking I could live at least one reversal, so I can go for reversal, because this is actually a set that my good friend SG Dons actually, like, they made this set. So yeah, I give him. He actually makes a very good set. So yeah, basically he just kills me off right now. So yeah, good game, Loki. Very good game, and yeah. Sub him and comment, rate, subscribe, and adios, chicos.